Hello my people, it is your village boy once again. I want to thank you for supporting us, sharing, viewing and subscribing to our channel. Today again we want to talk about another aspect of cash flow. Like I said, cash flow is the lifeblood of a business. Cash flow does not only impact business, it also impacts you as individuals. But let's talk more about how does cash flow affect business in terms of debt. When we talk about debt in business or in personal level, there are two aspects to that. One is that you are owing a debt or somebody is owing you. Either way, your cash flow is impacted. If you are owing, you are at risk because the person you are owing, like I've said somewhere else, you are at the mercy of the person. For instance, if you're a business and you keep on owing over time and you keep on piling up debt, your creditors, if you are owing, can apply to wind down your business. And at that moment, it will no longer matter whether your business is profitable or your business is not profitable. What will matter at that moment is that your creditor or creditors have applied to wind down your business. That is that aspect. The other spectrum is that if people are owing you, how does it impact your cash flow? One, there is a timing. The time you need that money, if that money does not come, it affects your decision. It affects your planning. It affects the ability to take opportunities when they arise. Somebody asks, okay, maybe I should stop selling on credit. What if you're in an industry that you don't have to sell on credit? Oh, how lucky are you? But the truth is that modern business, you want to sell more of your product or your service. And there are people who are willing to buy from you, but they don't have the immediate cash or the ability to pay. So, selling credit actually could give you velocity, could expand your turnover. It could make you sell more. And the more you sell, the more profitable you become. But the challenge is like, what if they don't pay on time? The timing. What if that money doesn't come when you need them? It impacts your cash flow. It can give you all negative consequences. Then what do I do? How do I evaluate people owing me? One, there are roles you have to play by yourself. Make sure that your collection system is good. Your credit control system is good. But for every debt that you are owing, you must understand there are two elements that will be responsible for your debtors paying or not paying. One is ability. The second one is willingness. Sometimes people ask which one is more important. I think the two are important. For instance, if your debtor has ability to pay and is not willing to pay, what do? Okay, you can appeal to his moral situation or their moral situation, convincing them morally to pay. You can even give them discount if you are a bit head up. Then what if they are willing but they don't have the ability? This one is beyond anybody's control. For instance, if a debtor wants to pay, is willing to pay, but he doesn't have ability to pay. Even if you ask me, that willingness is in doubt, because the expression of willingness at that moment may actually be a function of the inability to pay. So when the guy doesn't have ability to pay, he appears to be a good guy. They speak in good tone. They want you to empathize with them. But empathy does not solve cash flow issues. So it is difficult to know that somebody is actually empathetic because they don't have the ability. And unfortunately so too, ability to pay is not stable. A debtor may have ability to pay today, the debtor may not have ability to pay tomorrow. For instance, if a business wound up, if the business also struggles itself, how does the business pay those they are owing? It becomes difficult. So it's a difficult terrain to navigate. So that is why you have to make some provision for it. You have to understand what component of your sales should be on credit. So that because you know along the line you have to grapple with debt of paying or not paying. Even when they are paying, are they paying on time? There is a timing issues which is also beyond your control. Then if they are willing, do they have the capability to pay? If they have capability to pay, are they willing to pay? I think it's easier to test capability than to test willingness. If you are capable, well, we know. If you know you are capable and you are not paying, you are not willing to pay. But if you are willing to pay but you are not capable, we are not sure of the integrity of that your willingness. So these are issues, these are tips you have to always think about. Debt is part of running business. Credit sales is part of running business. It has its own benefits. It also has its own downside. Don't forget these tips. Always pay attention to them. And ensure the components, the debt component of your turnover is manageable and is something that cannot throw you out of balance. I'm sincerely your village boy, a cash flow doctor. God bless you.